Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video of mine. This one is about WWE Crown Jewel 2019. Reason I chose this one is because I'm trying to find another wrestling pay-per-view that could be worse than Super Showdown from 2020. So I'm slowly going over all the ones that people I've read about that didn't like or they slate quite badly. This one, this is the reason I chose to do this one today as well. So let's get to it. So we had, I think there was a Crown Jewel from 2018, but it never got released on DVD. I heard bad things about that one, so I'll have to find a way of watching that at some point. So here on the cover art we have Braun Strowman, Tyson Fury, Brock Lesnar, and Cain Velasquez. This is a 2-disc set as well, which is quite surprising. I wasn't expecting it to be a 2-disc set. By Fremantle, and there's a 15 certificate. Spine. So Brock Lesnar goes head to head with MMA rival Cain Velasquez in his first ever WWE match for the WWE Championship. Heavyweight boxer Tyson Fury takes off the gloves in his WWE debut against the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Saudi Arabia holds its first ever women's match when Lacey Evans battles Natalya. Universal Champion Seth Rollins defends his championship against The Fiend Bray Wyatt. And Team Hogan, which consists of Roman Reigns, Shorty G, Ali, Ricochet and Rusev, takes on Team Flair, so Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre and King Corbin, plus much more. So we have various pictures here. So there's Lacey Evans and Natalya. Tyson Fury taking a swing at Braun Strowman there. And the Fiend pushing Seth Rollins off the edge of the ring apron. And we got Team Flair. Sorry, beg your pardon, Team Hogan there in that picture. And a bit of a spoiler for the Tag Team World Cup match with the OC holding it up. So this one had a run time of 3 hours 27 minutes. Region 2 and 5. Again, as in previous reviews I've done with these recent releases, we have the commentary in English and German. So yes, here's the discs. One a golden kind of brown colour and the other green. Yeah, so this was held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It kicked things off with Brock Lesnar against Cain Velasquez for the WWE Championship. Rey Mysterio accompanied Velasquez down. It looked like it was going to be an interesting match for me to watch. Like I said, I go into this totally unbiased. I just hear what other people have said about it and then I'll make my own opinion on it. Yeah, so I got excited about this match and it was ridiculous, waste of time, really short and stupid. Nothing against Cain Velasquez, but how was he granted a WWE Championship match for his debut? Just because they had a fight a decade ago, him and Brock. I mean, what on earth has that got to do with cutting the queue of all those other guys that deserved an opportunity at it, you know? And only for just a short amount of time, just waste of time. Ridiculous. Absolute crap that was. The Tag Team World Cup was up next, so we had Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. I like Robert Roode's entrance. That glorious, yeah, that's pretty cool. They took on Lucha House Party to start off with. I'm going to spoil this one so I can explain it a bit more. Yeah, so they beat Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler beat Lucha House Party, and then out came Hawkins and Ryder, who only felt for like a minute or so, and they were gone. And then Heavy Machinery were up next. They beat Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. Then the New Day were in next. They didn't last too long either. We had a B team which were pathetic. That was Bo Dallas and I think he's called Curtis Axel, Kurt Hennig's son. I think that's what he's called. They might have changed his name, I don't know. I do apologise for that. I should know that, shouldn't I? Yeah, and then we had the Revival, or FTR from AEW. They looked alright. And the OC and the Viking Raiders. And in the end, it was the OC that won, as you know already, because of the photo on the back of the artwork there. Spoils it. That was a average match, I guess. Some of the teams just shouldn't have even bothered participating. It was a waste of time. Moving on to Cesaro versus Mansoor. Now, I'm not going to say this was a bad match. I actually liked this one. It was good. A big pop from the crowd with the outcome of that one. So that was a good match. Braun Strowman against Tyson Fury. I did enjoy that one. And surprisingly, Tyson actually did very well for his first ever wrestling match. He'd done some interesting moves for what it was. So fair play to Tyson Fury for that one. It could have been a lot worse, but I'm glad it wasn't. R-Truth got pinned for the 24/7 championship backstage by Samir Singh after walking into a door. Moving on from that, we had AJ Styles against Humberto Carrillo, and that was average, that match. Right, so next up was Natalya against Lacey Evans. So this was the first time a WWE women's match had taken place in Saudi Arabia. It was a good match. Annoying they had to wrestle in alternate attire, but I can understand why, because of their rules and stuff. But yeah, that was a good match. Team Flair against Team Hogan. So we had Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Lashley, Shinsuke Nakamura and Baron Corbin for Team Flair against Ricochet, Roman Reigns, Rusev, Shorty G and Ali for Team Hogan. It was a very long match, but it was enjoyable. There's a lot going on, so it kept me entertained, that one. So that one was an okay one. And then the main event was The Fiend Bray Wyatt against Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. And I didn't like this at all. I struggled to watch it. It's because of the red lighting effect throughout the match. It was just off-putting. It's a good idea if it was, I don't know, just for the entrances maybe, but it was through the whole match and it was just totally couldn't bear watching it. It was really off-putting. So they're my little opinions about that. We had an extra on disc 1, which was a 20-man battle royal for a US title shot. On disc 1, sorry, yeah, that was extra. There was no extras on disc 2. So was this worse than Super Showdown from 2020? It wasn't, but a few things have saved it here. Like one or two of the matches weren't that bad. And this being a 2-disc set, I'm going to praise it for that as well. But come on, WWE, stop with these spoilers. It's really off-putting, especially if you're not like me and you've never seen this until now. never watched it before, and you're giving away the results on the back already. That's just not cool. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 4 out of 10. So it's not a worse one. It's not going to be a 2 or a 1 or a 3. I'm going to give it a 4. That's just my opinion on that one, guys. Tell me what you think if you've seen this. Did I give it the right score? Let me know in the comments below, and like and please subscribe. I appreciate it. Catch you guys again later. Peace.